Okay, hopefully this works. This works a lot better. Hello, my beautiful people. ¿Cómo está mi gente hermosa? Ojalá que bien. I'm not sure what I want to talk about, but we'll probably make this interesting. Ahora es un día medio nublado. It's kind of like lame today. Like, I really wish it was a sunny day, but unfortunately I don't think it's gonna be a sunny day. It's gonna rain, so I'm so over it. I'm so jealous. Like, todos los que están en California, like, they post pictures of like está 80 de grados o están en el sol o en la playa. Not la playa, but like some people do go to the beach. I have a couple friends that live down Southern California. They're out there on the beach. I seen someone post that they were going to the lake or the river, and I was like, oh, so jealous. But social distancing, I guess. So hold on, I gotta hold you, otherwise you go everywhere, and I don't want to break you because you're expensive. Okay. So I guess any updates or any news? Nada nuevo. I mean, I'm still pregnant as fuck. I want all this stuff to be over with because I'm tired of it. I'm not like tired of it being pregnant, because being pregnant, like, for one, to me is a blessing, but I'm just like, when you get to a certain point in your pregnancy, dude, like, I'm good. I told my best friend, I was like, I'm done. I'm like done after this. Like, no more babies after this. No more babies. We'll see though. So this is like the third attempt of recording this video in my car. So we're at the Walmart parking lot. I guess it's like the classiest spot to do video. I wanted to show you guys, but it's I don't know why it says Drama Rescue, but it's like Deja Brew. It's called Deja Brew. It's this little spot, like a pull-in, drive-in type thing that has like smoothies and there you go, smoothies, cafes, and all that stuff, and it's really good. It's like the only place that's kind of like Jamba Juice, but it's not Jamba Juice, because Jamba Juice is like, you know. So I miss Jamba Juice. I have a Jamba Juice account, and they're always sending me like $5 off my next purchase. I miss you. But so it's been a minute. Like, super hard for me to go back and forth from English and Spanish when it's not something that I like have a specific topic about. So I'm like just gonna do this in English just because otherwise I'm like going off topic, and then I'm like, how do you say this, because I'm freaking retarded sometimes on my language, even though it's my first language, and I couldn't speak English for shit, and now it's like I speak English and I don't know how to speak Spanish. Like, oh, what? So I'm posting this on Instagram. If you follow me on Instagram, I'm posting a picture on Instagram. Oh, you can't see it. So it's a yummy. Oh, that reminds me of that Justin Bieber song. But so what's today? Today's April fucking 24th. We're almost done with the month. Fuck. So since my last video, I was gonna do a 3-part where I was talking about pregnancy and quarantine, but what happened was that I realized when I was editing those videos, like, I didn't really speak on a lot of stuff that I wanted to speak on. I kind of did like an over thing where I just spoke like in general, and like I really want to sit down and have like a detailed video on like what exactly is the point of the video. So as far as pregnancy, I am very, very pregnant. Like I said, baby Ayla is moving like crazy. Like, she's always moving, kicking me constantly, and it's cool because with Maya, she wasn't. Like, she was chilling until she was like 6 months. Then she was like, alright, she's like, I'm gonna start kicking mom's ribs. So baby Ayla's been active since 15 weeks. So quarantine out here sucks, dude. Like, I get that a lot of people are like, well, yeah, it's for your own safety, yada yada yada, and I have my own beliefs and whatever you want to call it on that topic. It's probably like the biggest reason why I'm not on Facebook anymore. I literally had to like uninstall Facebook app because I was to the point to where I was getting into arguments with people that had absolutely no clue what they were talking about. Like, you can read articles and you can read headlines and you can read whatever you want, but at the end of the day, those are not true facts. And when I presented the true facts, it was like I just told them that the Easter Bunny wasn't real. And yeah, so I got off Facebook. It's been great. I haven't needed to pretty much do any social media. What the fuck are you looking at? Anyways, so it's been cool. I've been chilling. Not on social media, like I said, because of that reason. Other than that, like, I just been home. Like, the thing is like with us, like out here, like we're so used to being home. Like, I'm used to being home all the time, like, because normally it's like super cold, so we don't really go out. It's just like I said in the previous video, it's annoying because like my daughter wants to go out and have fun and all the parks are closed. So hopefully this week that's coming up, the governor of North Dakota is opening back up a lot of the stuff, so hopefully we can at least go to the park, like the outside park, and do those cool stuff. Because I mean, if I get tired of being inside the house, I know my daughter gets tired. And again, I have my own beliefs and I have done my own research, and I've already went down that rabbit hole with a lot of people regarding about all that safety bullshit, wear a mask, all that. So if that's what you believe in, cool, good for you, but that's not what I'm about. I'm about what really is what it really is, and it is what it is. So we can agree, disagree, or you can just unfollow me, and that's cool with me too. So anyways, Royalty, I have new merch coming out for Royalty. A lot of cool shit. Merch has been put on like a hold because the shop that I work with the shop that I go through, which is Ness Screen Printing, shout out to Alan, he is the best, unfortunately hasn't been up and running because of what's going on, because he's in Cali. So everything is on hold until he can get back up and running, and he is not overwhelmed with orders because I don't want to swamp him. So there's not really a big rush. I mean, I know you guys want new merch, but I'm not gonna overwork the man that already overworks. So that being said, I have accessories like popping up every once in a while. So if you do go online, which is www.teamroyalty99.com, you will see all the new stuff that we have on there. I plan on going to Cali. Don't plan on doing that. I don't think we're gonna go to Cali until November for Thanksgiving. For sure want to go to California for my birthday in December. So we'll probably do that. I won't be pregnant, so I'll finally be able to drink. That's like one thing, is like I don't drink. Like, I do not drink. Like, I used to drink. Like, don't get it wrong. Like, I used to drink. If you ever party with me, you know I drink. Sometimes I drink too much, but I would drink a lot. And if you ever attended my parties, there would never be an alcohol shortage. But as I got older and as I learned lessons in life, I stopped drinking so much. So it wasn't until, I mean, I still don't. Like, I might have, like, you'll see on my Instagram story, like, I'll while out on a Tuesday or Wednesday, because like I'm a stay-at-home mom and I work from home. Like, I run my own business from home, so it's like my schedule isn't Monday through Friday, or it isn't 9 to 5. It's literally 24/7. Like, if you message me at midnight and I'm up at midnight, I'll message you back. But other than that, like, so sometimes I'll be wilding out on Wednesdays and stuff like that. And right now Rob is at home with us, so I'm like, man, you know, like, it'd be dope to kind of like have a little Corona or Modelo or whatever, my little like mommy drink. But because I'm very pregnant, that is a big no-no. So That's like one thing I'm excited to do once I'm done with pregnancy. I can finally have a little bit of that tipsiness, I guess. So that, and then smoking. Like, I do smoke. I've smoked. First time I smoked though, like, okay, so let's turn this into like the first time I've ever smoked. The first time I ever smoked was when I was 18, okay? I was already graduated, done with school, all that good stuff, okay? And I smoked with someone, and the first time that I smoked with that person, like, it was, I don't remember if it was like a joint or if it was something else, but it was like, no, it was out of a bong. Oh my god, okay. So the first time that I smoked was out of a bong, okay? It was a green bong. We went to like the wood area part, and I lit it, or the person lit it, and then I hit it, and I inhaled and exhaled, and like I didn't really cough. It was kind of like a hut, and then that was it. I didn't want to do too much because, again, it was my first time doing it, so I was not living at my parents' house, so it wasn't like I was worried about that. We went into the house and then went to sleep. I was like, whatever. So then the next day I was like, yo, like, I didn't even feel anything. Like, what was I supposed to be feeling? And so I decided I wanted to do it again, so we did it again. So this time I held it in for way longer, and this time I coughed my freaking brains out. So by the time we went from where we were at to back into the house, I was freaking lit off my butt. Like, if you're a smoker and you don't smoke for a minute, you smoke again, you're like, holy fuck, I'm so, yeah, that's how I was times 20. Because when I got inside the room, I had the munchies like a motherfucker, and only thing I remember, like, I remember just laughing, and it was like the best feeling ever, and like I had so many ideas, and like my whole body just felt relaxed. So the only thing that I really remember from that night, besides smoking and then going into the room and eating, is there was a mirror on the door, like those long body mirrors, and I grabbed a whiteboard marker, and I literally drew like a smiley face with the X's on for eyes, and then I put on the bottom like super high or super lit or something like that. And I laughed because I did that, because I knew that when I would wake up in the morning, I would be like, what the fuck? So woke up the next morning and I looked at it and I was like, damn, like, I don't remember it a lot. Like, I just remember having a good time. Like, it wasn't like I was faded. Like, I do, if I really sat and like try to think about what happened, like, I'll probably remember, but I don't remember exactly everything that happened. Just, it was a great time, and it was the first time that I did it, and it was when I was 18 and I was not living with my parents, so I was a late bloomer. So that happened, right? And then that was the first time that I smoked. So then after that, like, I, did it whenever it was presented. It wasn't like I was like, oh, from now on, like, I'm smoking every day, all day type. No. Like, I had a job, so I would go and then come home, or go home to where I lived, and then like I would smoke or whatever, and it was cool. Like, and then it became a social thing. Like, all of my friends that I hung out with did it. We all just kind of hotboxed, and it was a great time. Like, we had hella fun doing whatever that we did. So then I quit for a while, and then it'd be like a couple months, and then I would start up again, and then I would quit again, and then start up again. So it's never been like I have to, and it's never been like I had a problem that I had to quit. So for me, it kind of relieved a lot of my stress and a lot of my anxiety, and I'm like, just a lot of like my own thoughts that get in the way, because like I'm a very like creative person, and like I think a lot, like my brain just constantly is going. So it was cool, because when I was like 20 something, I was like 21 or 20, I think I was 20, I was under 21, I was given Xanax because of my anxiety, and because of my depression, and because of my panic attacks and all that good stuff. So that was horrible. I think I took 1 or 2 on a Friday, and I woke up Sunday. I don't have any recollection of what happened Saturday, so my mom took them away from me, and I just started smoking again, and it's never become a problem for me. It's always been a no-no because of my family and like views and stuff like that. and like certain people look at it like what the hell, but I honestly don't see it being a problem. I just more so feel like it's up to every individual, like whether or not you can handle it, whether or not you should be doing it, how you're doing it, if it's affecting like your day-to-day life. Then you need to sit down and be like, hey, like what am I really doing? So I do smoke. I do advocate for people smoking. I would rather have people smoke a natural herb than go to the doctors and get prescribed like 40 different pills to help them. But again, it's really up to anybody that like do stuff like that. So I know I just like rammed off, but that's like, I wanted to share that story. Like I have never shared that story. I've shared that story with like a couple people, like the people that I know, like my husband knows that story, and all that stuff. So it's cool. I do miss smoking as well as drinking. I don't miss getting fucked up. Don't get me wrong. I don't miss getting fucked up. I hate waking up with hangovers now. Like, I just like to have a good time. I like to socially drink, and my family loves to drink and be social and make bomb ass food every time we go over there. So I'm excited for all that. I'm excited it's spring, about to be summer in a couple months, and we go ahead and do all the cool summer stuff. Hopefully this can't go out, can't do anything is gone by then, and we can just be one big united royalty family. And yeah, also after this, is one thing I've realized is like a lot of people like are stuck at home, right? Like I'm stuck at home, so a lot of people are stuck at home, and it's like, that's cool, you know, you're very worried about your health, and as you should be, but like when you're stuck at home, like what are you doing? Like if you're just sitting there watching Netflix, binging, eating, like you're not really taking this opportunity to do something with your life, you know? Like if you had goals and you had ambition, or if you had dreams of doing something with your life, like why don't you do that? Like why don't you start it off? Why don't you get a notebook? Why don't you start writing down your ideas? Why don't you start like getting that ball rolling? Along with that, a lot of people are like super excited for the stimulus check, so that's cool. I mean, if you need that extra money to pay bills or to get groceries or to pay off certain debt, like that's good, go ahead and use that. But if you're getting these checks, these government handouts, and all you're doing basically is just like, oh, let me just spend this money on some, you know, dumb stuff, or like let me go buy some unnecessary things that I don't need. Like why are you doing that? Like invest in yourself, invest in your ideas, invest in your business, invest in your future, and it'll be way better, you know what I mean? Like from moving forward, like going from being in quarantine, because I mean this has to end sometime, like unless we plan on canceling 2020, which is very unfortunate because we shouldn't. But coming out of quarantine, like what is it that you plan on doing like with your life? Like what is it that you plan on like coming out of quarantine, like with a summer bod? Are you coming out of quarantine with a new job, like your job, like well yeah, you can have a job, but like your own business, your own you're all of a sudden a new hobby, like you start creating stuff and you're selling it on SD or whatever it is. Like what are you doing to benefit yourself? You know what I mean? Like I always feel like we don't get the opportunity to sit down and spend time with our family. This is the opportunity, like get to know one another. Like if you're always struggling because you're you know, you're a working mom and you wish you could stay home with your children, and now you can, like are you spending that time to educate your children, to make sure that they're, you know, at the best potential of knowledge and learning that they can be? Or are you just putting on makeup and posting it on social media, and now you have a beauty page? You know what I mean? Like if you don't have anything else to do and that's what you want to do, I encourage that. Like if you always wanted to do makeup and you have nothing else to do, and go ahead and start doing the makeup pages and tutorials. Like if you're a guy and you know you want to work on that car, and like why don't you do that? Like I just feel like you guys should really take advantage of this in two ways. One, that you are staying home and you have all the time in the world now to do the things that you wanted to do. You literally have the time now. Two, you will be like getting funds to help you with whatever you want to do. And then 3, just enjoy life. Like, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of people don't get this opportunity. Like, I have family that are still working and have been working since this whole thing started. Like, they didn't get to stay home, like they didn't get to spend time, they didn't, you know what I mean? So it's like, just appreciate things, because how I view it is like, I'm a stay-at-home mom, so like, and I work from home, so like I take every day, every hour of every day as an opportunity to do something, whether it be my business, whether it be my daughter, whether it be my husband or my household, like whatever it is. Like, I take advantage of that, because I know that not a lot of parents and not a lot of moms, not a lot of people get that chance. So I don't know, I just rambled. I went from not knowing what to tell you guys, to telling you guys my first time smoking MJ story, to like, I hope some kind of motivational speech. So this is pretty much it for the video, you guys. Like, I've been home out of the house for a minute, and I want to go home now, so I'm gonna finish my drink and be on my way. So just know that I always support people that have like a drive and a hunger to succeed, and will do anything to succeed. So yeah, love, peace, chicken grease, I guess.